My child, you are stepping deeper into a chapter where your spirit will finally feel the peace it has been seeking for so long, and even though your journey has felt uncertain at times, every twist and every delay has been guiding you toward a place where you can finally breathe freely. You have spent years carrying emotions that were too heavy for your heart and thoughts that kept you awake in the quiet hours of the night, but now life is gently releasing you from everything that has weighed you down. Your soul is expanding, your inner strength is awakening, and your path is slowly opening with clarity that you have not felt in a long time. Each sign appearing before you is not random, each feeling rising within you is not imagined. You are being called to trust yourself in a deeper way than ever before. You are being redirected away from what was blocking your growth and gently pushed toward connections, opportunities, and blessings that are aligned with who you truly are. The universe has been rearranging things around you in silent ways, protecting you from people who did not value your spirit, guiding you away from situations that would have drained your energy, and preparing you for moments of clarity that will soon arrive. You will begin to see why you had to let go, why certain paths closed, why certain people faded, and why certain dreams had to be rebuilt from the ground up. None of it was a loss, it was a cleansing, it was a clearing of everything that could not support the beautiful transformation happening within you. Your heart is learning how to trust again, but this time the trust is not blind, it is rooted in wisdom that came from all the moments you survived. Your mind is learning how to rest again because it finally understands that not everything needs to be feared, and your soul is learning how to shine again because it remembers that it was never created to stay in darkness. You are entering a season where you will receive more than you expected and grow more than you imagined, and you will look back at your past not with pain but with gratitude, because every moment shaped the strength you now carry. This new chapter will reveal people who appreciate your honesty, respect your boundaries, understand your silence, and support your growth without conditions. You will no longer have to shrink yourself to be accepted or silence your truth to keep peace. You are rising into a version of yourself that is confident, peaceful, steady, and aligned with your purpose, and this version of you will attract blessings that feel natural, not forced. You will notice how life begins to flow in ways that once felt impossible. Opportunities will appear that match your energy. Conversations will bring clarity instead of confusion, and moments that once hurt you will no longer control you. Your spirit is healing from the inside out, and this healing is guiding you toward experiences that will remind you of your worth, your beauty, your strength, and your destiny. Your journey is not slowing down, it is expanding, it is preparing you for breakthroughs that will unfold suddenly and beautifully, and when they come they will remind you that you were never forgotten. You were being prepared every single step of the way. Trust this process, trust your path, trust the whisper inside you, because it is not just a feeling, it is guidance, it is alignment, it is the confirmation that the life you deserve is closer than ever, and you are finally ready to receive it. My child, you are entering a season where everything that once felt heavy will begin to lighten, and everything that once confused you will start to make sense. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever, and now life is gently removing them piece by piece. Even if you cannot see the change happening on the surface, your spirit can already feel the shift within you, the way your thoughts are becoming clearer, the way your heart is learning to trust again, the way your intuition is growing stronger. All these signs show that you are being guided into a higher space. You have grown through experiences that would have broken someone else, but you held on. You kept believing in moments when belief felt impossible. You kept walking when the path looked dark. You kept hoping even when the answers did not come, and that strength you showed in silence is now returning to you as blessings that will no longer be delayed. You are being drawn into alignment with things that match your energy, with people who see your worth, with opportunities that honor your journey. You are realizing that everything you once feared losing was simply clearing space for what truly belongs to you. Nothing that is meant for you will slip away, and nothing that is leaving your life now is a loss. It is a sign of protection. You survived seasons that were teaching you patience, healing, resilience, and deeper self-awareness. You learned how to let go, how to listen, how to trust your own feelings. And now those lessons are shaping a future that is far brighter than your past. You are stepping into a chapter where your heart will feel lighter, your mind will feel calmer, and your soul will feel safer, because you are being guided into experiences that match the person you are becoming, not the person you were before. You are shedding old fears, old doubts, old wounds that kept you from fully stepping into your power. Creativity is waking up inside you, clarity is rising in your decisions, and confidence is returning to your spirit in a way that feels new and strong. This next phase of your life will show you why certain doors stayed closed and why certain people could not stay with you. Your journey is moving upward, and not everyone can go where you are going. You are being lifted spiritually, emotionally, mentally into a place where your blessings can find you with ease. You are learning that peace is not something you chase, it is something you grow into, and you are growing into it. Beautifully trust the timing unfolding around you, trust the quiet whispers inside you, trust the sense of calm that appears without warning, because all of it is guiding you toward the breakthrough you have waited for your whole life. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are right on time, and everything you prayed for, cried for, worked for and hoped for is making its way to you in ways that will surprise you and reassure you that you were never walking alone, not even for a moment. Your story is not ending, it is just beginning in a way that is finally aligned with your purpose, your light, your truth and your destiny. My child, you are entering a season where everything that once felt heavy will begin to lighten, and everything that once confused you will start to make sense. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever, and now life is gently removing them piece by piece. Even if you cannot see the change happening on the surface, your spirit can already feel the shift within you, the way your thoughts are becoming clearer, the way your heart is learning to trust again, the way your intuition is growing stronger. All these signs show that you are being guided into a higher space. You have grown through experiences that would have broken someone else, but you held on. You kept believing in moments when belief felt impossible. You kept walking when the path looked dark. You kept hoping even when the answers did not come, and that strength you showed in silence is now returning to you as blessings that will no longer be delayed. You are being drawn into alignment with things that match your energy, with people who see your worth, with opportunities that honor your journey. You are realizing that everything you once feared losing was simply clearing space for what truly belongs to you. Nothing that is meant for you will slip away, and nothing that is leaving your life now is a loss. It is a sign of protection. You survived seasons that were teaching you patience, healing, resilience, and deeper self-awareness. You learned how to let go, how to listen, how to trust your own feelings. And now those lessons are shaping a future that is far brighter than your past. You are stepping into a chapter where your heart will feel lighter, your mind will feel calmer, and your soul will feel safer, because you are being guided into experiences that match the person you are becoming, not the person you were before. You are shedding old fears, old doubts, old wounds that kept you from fully stepping into your power. Creativity is waking up inside you, clarity is rising in your decisions, and confidence is returning to your spirit in a way that feels new and strong. This next phase of your life will show you why certain doors stayed closed and why certain people could not stay with you. Your journey is moving upward, and not everyone can go where you are going. You are being lifted spiritually, emotionally, mentally into a place where your blessings can find you with ease. You are learning that peace is not something you chase, it is something you grow into, and you are growing into it. Beautifully trust the timing unfolding around you, trust the quiet whispers inside you, trust the sense of calm that appears without warning, because all of it is guiding you toward the breakthrough you have waited for your whole life. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are right on time, and everything you prayed for, cried for, worked for and hoped for is making its way to you in ways that will surprise you and reassure you that you were never walking alone, not even for a moment. Your story is not ending, it is just beginning in a way that is finally aligned with your purpose, your light, your truth and your destiny. And I tell you, my child, every trial you face shaped the strength that now rises within you, even when you felt too weak to notice it. Every moment you endured without recognition became a foundation for what I am preparing to release in your life. Do not think those seasons of loneliness were empty. They were times when I was building your spirit quietly, forming a depth within you that only pressure could reveal. Even when you questioned your own worth, I saw unshakable value in you. When you wondered if your voice mattered, I heard every whisper of your heart. When you feared you were unnoticed, I watched over you with unwavering care. My beloved, not a single sacrifice slipped past my sight. Not a single moment of your faithfulness vanished in silence. What felt like delay was actually divine preparation. What seemed like loss was making room for something far greater. What felt like endings were actually hidden beginnings. And now, in this sacred moment, I speak so you can understand that your journey has never been overlooked, never been forgotten, never been wasted. You have walked through fires that tried to break you, but instead, they revealed the truth of your spirit. You have stood firm when others stepped away. You have carried hope when it felt too heavy. You have held on to faith when the world told you to let go. And because of this, what is coming will be far beyond anything you imagined. The very areas where you were wounded will become the places where you shine the brightest. The very spaces where you felt abandoned will overflow with new life. The same tears that once fell in sorrow will rise as strength within you. My child, keep listening. For what I am doing is not small. It is not temporary. It is not fragile. It is steady, certain, and unstoppable. You may not see the full picture yet, but the shift has already begun. You can feel it in your spirit because the truth is awakening inside you. Do not doubt what is stirring. Do not question the gentle signs you feel. They are not imagination. They are confirmation. I am moving in ways you cannot yet measure. I am opening paths that were hidden until now. I am preparing people, opportunities, and moments that align perfectly with the purpose I placed within you. Nothing will confuse what I have planned. Nothing will undo what I set in motion. Nothing will silence the voice of truth I placed in your core. So rise with quiet courage. Walk with steady certainty. Hold your heart open even when the world tries to close it. Stay watchful, for the transformation of all you endured is nearing its unveiling. And when it comes, my beloved, you will know without any doubt that every tear mattered, every step carried meaning, and every hardship served a purpose greater than you ever expected. For I am with you, and I will finish what I began. My child, listen closely, because this moment is not random. You were brought here with purpose, and every word reaching you now carries a meaning meant to touch the places in you that needed reassurance. You have walked through seasons that tried to break your spirit, but you kept going even when no one understood the weight you were carrying, and even when you felt unseen, you were never forgotten. Something greater has been watching over you, guiding you through every silent struggle and every hidden prayer you whispered late at night. This moment you are stepping into is a turning point, a divine shift that has been forming quietly behind the scenes, and now it is beginning to reveal itself to you. You may not see the whole picture yet, but your spirit can already feel that something new is coming, something lighter, something more aligned with who you truly are. You are being pulled away from old patterns, old fears, and old versions of yourself that no longer match the person you are becoming. You are being prepared to receive blessings that once felt out of reach, because now your heart is stronger, your wisdom is deeper, and your soul is ready. Your journey was never about punishment, it was about preparation. Every challenge strengthened you, every delay redirected you, every disappointment protected you from something that was not meant for your destiny. And now the universe is opening doors that were closed before, because the time is finally right. Trust the signs that keep appearing. Trust the repeated messages. Trust the feeling in your chest that tells you a breakthrough is near, because you are entering a chapter where peace will replace confusion, clarity will replace doubt, and strength will replace every fear that once held you back. You are not reading these words by mistake. Your soul brought you here because it recognizes truth when it hears it. You are being lifted, supported, aligned, and nothing can stop the blessings that are already on their way to you. Keep moving, keep believing, keep your heart open, because what you are stepping into will confirm that everything you went through was leading you exactly where you were meant to be. My child, you are standing on the edge of a new beginning, and even if you cannot see the full path ahead, something deep within you knows that change is already moving in your favor. You can feel the shift in small ways, the way your heart feels different, the way your mind is opening, the way your spirit is waking up to truths you once doubted. Every quiet nudge, every moment of inner warning, every sudden feeling of peace has been guiding you toward this very point. Nothing around you is happening without meaning. Every person entering or leaving your life, every emotion rising or fading, every challenge appearing or dissolving is part of a larger plan that has been shaping your destiny. Step by step you are being lifted away from what drains your spirit and pushed towards what strengthens you. The battles you fought behind closed doors, the nights you questioned your worth, the doubts that tried to break you, they did not win, because something greater inside you kept glowing. Even when you felt tired, that small light was your strength, and it never went out. Now that light is expanding, growing brighter, guiding you toward opportunities that match your purpose. You are being aligned with people who will value your heart, with paths that will honor your growth, and with blessings that were always meant for you but needed the right time to arrive. Trust that timing, because the universe has been rearranging things for your good, removing what was blocking you and preparing what will elevate you. Every moment you thought was the end was actually the beginning of something better. You are rising into a version of yourself that is more confident, more aware, more connected to your truth, and this new version of you will no longer accept less than what your soul deserves. Keep listening to the quiet voice inside you, keep noticing the signs that repeat, keep stepping forward even if the steps feel small, because everything you are walking toward is already walking toward you. Your breakthrough is not far, it is closer than you think, and soon you will understand why every struggle was necessary for the strength you are now carrying inside you. Stop, my child, and listen closely, because this moment is not accidental but chosen for you with clear purpose, for you have felt your strength weaken under many distractions, yet I urge you to stay firm and stop looking back or comparing your path with anyone else, for the road I designed for you continues forward with certainty, and the truth I planted in you is ready to rise. So do not question what your inner knowing already understands. And remember that my helpers guide your way even when you cannot see the entrance, for while others only see what is visible, I work quietly, opening doors no one can close and clearing paths no one else can create, so do not let this moment slip because its meaning is not tied to brief emotions but to the unfolding of what I have prepared. And though I know the weight you carry and how the opposing force tries to weaken you as the finish draws close by placing tempting shortcuts and whispering distracting thoughts and even using others to drain you, still I say hold strong and do not look back or compare your journey, for my time moves on without pause, my promise remains steady, and the truth I gave you lives within you, and the coming moment proves itself without delay, so stop doubting what your spirit already recognizes and remember the dreams through which I spoke to you and the small signs you once overlooked as coincidence, for none of this was random but leading you to now. For unseen reality follows exact purpose, so stay awake and guard your thoughts and do not let weariness put out the light I placed inside you because this season carries deep meaning and those who stay faithful until the end will witness what they once believed impossible while those who keep listening even in quiet moments will sense the victory before anyone else. And I tell you directly that the chosen hour approaches quickly and once it arrives nothing can block what is meant, not the will of others, not the opposing force, no circumstance, and not even your own doubts. For what I open cannot be shut and what I bless remains blessed, so open your heart and take in these words as strength for your spirit, for this is not just a message but the voice of lasting truth speaking in love, for you are here by my intention because the waiting has begun, so declare now that you receive this wonder. For this is your answer to the invisible realm and by speaking it you mark that this promise belongs to you, witnessed by my helpers who record every act of trust, and your declaration becomes your spoken sign that you believe the appointed time has started and nothing will stop what has been prepared. And I, the Eternal One, see your release and your openness and I assure you that you will not miss your moment because this time was marked for you alone. So hold this truth and endure, for what is coming will transform your life. And remember how many reach the edge of their promise but turn back, how many see the final stage approach and lose heart, and I warn you so you do not share that outcome. For distractions grow stronger when the solution is near, designed to steal what belongs to you, and many who trusted me for long seasons surrendered to doubt at the most important second, thinking I was absent, but I speak this now to awaken your understanding so you do not repeat their mistake, for hearing these words now is not random. For I know your exhaustion and the moment you nearly gave up, yet this is the time of greatest risk because as victory draws close the opposing force works harder, filling your thoughts with worry, stirring unease, and placing small distractions to pull you from what matters, so do not let these things take the strength you fought for, and do not let empty noise or harsh words or passing worries hide what is eternal. For the adversary will try again but this opening is unique and precious and to turn away now would be like abandoning months of prayer and belief. So keep your focus on me and not on the approval of others or on trying to understand every detail, but fix your sight on what I already showed you, for if you let the noise around you overwhelm you, you might miss my gentle direction and step away just before the promise arrives, but if you stay near me you will see your waiting had purpose, and the one who opposes you knows the fulfillment is near, which is why he tries to distract you, wanting you to believe this is only a feeling, but it is a sign of what is coming, not imagined but a real truth taking shape, and the moment I set is very close and my presence is moving toward you, so do not let this season pass and do not assume chances are endless because this timing will not return, so do not delay in receiving what is yours, for many lost their promise by hesitating thinking they had more time, but their moment never returned. And I speak now to your deepest place because this hour is your access, so stay true and honor my promise without changing it, and if your determination stays firm nothing can undo what I started for you, so do not fear coming challenges or voices of doubt or quiet moments that seem delayed, because my promise stands and will come to pass, and when you declare truth you show your full attention and resolve and speak your belief in the unseen, and this is not a small act but your trust made real showing you will not miss this moment of change. So stay alert and protect your inner self and guard what you hear and fix your focus because your reward is certain and my promise is active and I have already begun every step meant for you. So do not let anything pull your thoughts away because your victory is closer than you think, and you did not arrive here by luck but by my planning, for I set this time to speak to your inner being so you could hear me clearly. And what you feel now is not imagination but the spiritual realm awakening to touch your core, for I am the Holy One whose actions have purpose and every detail of your life holds meaning. Even your silent burdens were seen, every quiet request heard, every lonely moment witnessed, nothing forgotten or ignored, so stay watchful, for what is coming is greater than you expect and will mark your life with undeniable change, and though many may doubt, you will know it is my work, for its wonder will be too great to be called luck, standing as proof of my care. For my will cannot be stopped or blocked or undone, and when you saw chances close and paths end, you thought they were failures, but I was protecting you, closing roads that would harm your purpose and leaving open only what leads to your true direction. And now you will see doors appear that last because I open them, so keep your strength and do not let tiredness dull your sight or daily routine weaken thee. My child, you are stepping into a moment that was chosen for you long before you could see it with your eyes. You are not here by accident, you were guided here because something inside you is ready to rise. You have carried silent battles and unspoken fears, yet you kept moving even when the path felt heavy and unclear, and now a new shift is unfolding around you, a shift that is calling you to notice the signs you once ignored. Your spirit is being lifted into a higher place where peace feels natural and clarity comes without force. You are being shown that you were never walking alone. Even in the darkest season, something greater was protecting you, shaping you, strengthening you so you could stand where you are now. Every delay, every tear, every closed door was preparing you for the opening that is now appearing before you. Trust what you feel inside, because it is not your imagination, it is guidance, it is alignment, it is proof that your journey is entering a brighter chapter and you are ready for it in ways you cannot even see yet. Keep your heart open, keep your faith steady, because what is coming next will show you why nothing in your past was wasted.